Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I filmed this whole bridal tutorial. I did all the works. I put in my makeup or my headpiece from my wedding day. I curled my hair. I did everything exactly like how it was on my wedding day. And then I forgot to film an intro for it. So I still have obviously the video, but the intro, that's why I look like this right now, okay? I've been sitting outside in 85-degree weather at my parents' house, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. I really wanted to provide the most beneficial tips and tricks for doing your own makeup on your wedding day, because I know a lot of people are having to do that because they don't have their original vendors for their weddings because they've had to reschedule them, and I know that that's really stressful, so I hope that this can relieve some stress. And even if you're not getting married, it's just good to know these tips and tricks. So if you guys are interested, then keep on watching. What is up, friends? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for this tutorial. I'm going in with the Infallible Fuller Concealer. All the products that I show you today or all the product shots are going to be blurry because your girl was a hot mess express. But I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer in the shade Eggshell as a base for my eyeshadow. And then I'm blending this out with an Echo Tools sponge. So this is damp as well. I'm going in with the Coty Airspun translucent powder. This is just to create a soft, smooth canvas so that it's easier to blend out our powder shadows. Then I'm going in with the product shots, guys. I went in with the Ole Henriksen the Sea Rush Gel Moisturizer, and then the Banana Under Eye Cream. They're great prep for makeup. Apply them like 15 to 20 minutes before your makeup application. Then I'm going in with Burnt Orange from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I'm taking a big fluffy Morphe brush and blending this back and forth in windshield wiper motions. And then I'm going in with the Spruce Umber shade in my palette, and I'm using a smaller, more dense brush so that this is more of a defined look and I can really carve out my crease with this. So I'm working in really slow motions, back and forth, just making sure it's really blended. And then I'm going again with the blending brush. I have no idea why I just made that face. And just ensuring that this is all nice and blended. You can never blend too much. That is what I say. And then I'm going in with the shade Primavera. This is the most beautiful shade. And I am putting this on the lid. I love like a gold shimmer for a bridal look. And this is perfect. The perfect gold. All right, and then I'm going in back with that more defined brush from Morphe. These eyeshadow brushes that I got from Morphe came in a set. And then I'm going in with the Milani Eye Tech Extreme Liquid Eyeliner, which actually, it's fine for day to day, but I would recommend grabbing like a waterproof liner for your wedding day because this one did transfer onto my lids once I was outside. Just a little side note for you guys. So I started with a thinner line toward the inner corner of my eye, and then I worked my way to a thicker line. Rather than doing a wing, it's just a more classic look for bridal makeup. And then I'm going in with the Maybelline Lash Sensational Waterproof Mascara. It's the perfect mascara. It is seriously so true to being waterproof. I don't know if that makes sense. Then I'm going in with the Worthy the Label lashes. These are my favorite lashes. I'm going in with the Beautiful lashes. They are so perfect for wedding makeup because you can still see the shadow through them. They're not too intense, but will look great in pictures and things like that. And then I'm taking my lash glue. It's the Duo Lash Glue, the the brush on adhesive with vitamins. And I used a specific tweezer for those. I feel like I can't keep up with myself right now. Now I'm going in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. And I let that sit for a second before I go in with my Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer. I really focus this on all of my areas where I have larger pores first. And I really press it into the skin and pay a lot of mind to where I am putting this because this is a really important step in ensuring that your makeup lasts all day and it looks smooth. Then I'm going in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the shade 525 and mixing it with the NARS, which one is this? I told you I can't keep up with myself. The NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Barcelona. So I mix those two together, and then I'm using the Echo Tools sponge again, and this is damp with rose water. And I am just starting towards the center of my face and blending it out. Blend, 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 sister. And I love to use a sponge on my brides for their foundation. It just looks more natural and a little more glowy, in my opinion. Then I'm going in with Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And this is in the shade Fair Light Neutral. I'm cleaning up my shadow under my eyes as well with this. It's a perfect concealer because it is nice and bright. It's going to stay matte for you throughout the day, but not too matte to where it dries out your under eyes. Going on the chin with that, my Cupid's bow, and then down the center of my nose. I really focus on getting the line nice and straight down the center of my nose, just to ensure that whenever I go to contour my nose, it's nice and straight and not looking wonky and crooked. Now I'm taking that Echo Tool sponge again and just blending out that concealer. Again, it was damp. Then I'm going in with the Coty Airspun Loose Translucent Powder and just really focusing that under my eyes to really smooth them out, smooth out any pores, just setting everywhere that I just put that concealer with this powder. I absolutely love this powder. All right, and then I'm going in with the Bare Minerals Powder Concealer. This is in the shade Well Rested. You just need the tiniest amount of this, but it is the best under eye brightener of all time. It makes your eyes so nice and bright. It will be perfect for your wedding day. All right, and then I'm going in with the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Foundation in the shade Y335 and just setting the rest of my foundation with a big fluffy powder brush. And then I'm going in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is the Sunkissed Bronzer. That is the shade of it. I just start underneath of my cheekbones using a Kat Von D brush. I'm using the shading side of that brush. This is the Shade and Light brush. And I just work in circular motions, just really focusing on blending this out really nicely. I am it's a little bit of contour, but really just bronzing because you just want like an overall glow. This bronzer is perfect for like a glowy bridal look. And then I'm going in with a fluffy eyeshadow brush from Morphe, and I am contouring my nose with that same bronzer. This bronzer is really nice for contouring the nose because it's a softer bronzer. It's not too harsh. Then I'm going in with the California blush from Benefit Cosmetics, starting at my apples of my cheeks, and I actually work that all the way up my cheekbone because it just helps my cheekbone to look a little more defined and brings a lot more color to my face. I absolutely love this blush and I've been obsessed with it. I did pop a little on my nose again just to add a little color to the center of my face. Then I'm going in with the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics highlighter. This is their loose highlighter, and this is in the shade Extra. And again, just focusing this on the tops of my cheekbones just to create that overall glow. I am using her highlighter brush that she sells with the highlighters. I start with, I think I just sneezed. All right, so again, just blending this as much as I can on my cheekbones. You can't really see because I'm holding the mirror in front of you guys. So sorry about that. And I put it down my nose. Cupid's bow, it was a little too much for me, so I went back in with a sponge and just kind of softened the highlight. Going back in with the shade Burnt Orange from my palette and smoking out the under eye. Again, with that defined brush that I am using from Morphe that came in that set that I told you guys about. Then I'm going in with Spruce Umber again, which is that darker brown color, and again just smoking out that under eye line. Then I'm going in with the MAC eyeliner in the shade Teddy. This is the most beautiful eyeliner to use on brides. I use this on every single bride because it is the most beautiful shade. It's perfect. Going in with that same mascara that we used earlier, the Maybelline Lash Sensational, and applying that to our lower lashes. Now we gotta fix these brows, sister, because they are a mess. I'm going in with the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo. This is the shade Medium Brown. That's the one I'm using. I'm just using an angled brush with a spoolie on the end. And I just start underneath of my brow, carving out my natural brow line just to make it look a little more cleaned up. And yeah, and then doing the same thing on top. I start in the middle of my brow, work my way outwards, and then I fill in the end of my brow and then work my way to the front so that it goes from a more faded brown to a darker brown, and it just looks more natural that way. And that's the way that I always fill my brows, because we don't want them to be too harsh. Come on, sister. You got this. I'm so picky about my brows, can you tell? And then I'm going in with the Benefit Gimme Brow Gel. This is my favorite brow gel of all time. This is the shade number 3. And then I'm going in with a NYX lip liner. This is the shade Natural. I absolutely love this lip liner. It's like the perfect pinky nude. And I do overline my lips just slightly, not crazy amount, but just enough to give myself a poutier looking lip. Then I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade Penelope Pink. This is what I actually wore on my wedding day, and I'm obsessed with this lipstick. I wear it all the time. Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks are a little pricier, but in my opinion, they're worth it if you're doing like a special occasion, because they're going to last all day. Alright, sorry for the scurry door corner came in. I'm going in with the Morphe Jeffree Star lip gloss in the shade First Impressions. On top, this is like a nude gloss. It's super pretty. I love a glossy lip for a bride. I just think it looks so pretty in pictures and just enhances the glow. I'm going to set everything with the Morphe Jeffree Star Set and Refresh Mist. This is the same Morphe spray that you guys have seen, but it is just strawberry scented, which I love. And this is the finished bridal look. It is just simple and classic, timeless, which is exactly what you want on your wedding day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see from me. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram if you don't. It's Hair, Makeup, and Molly, and I will see you guys the next time.